What's wrong?
Which orientation do you guys think?
This is a...
Put your votes down in the comment section below.
Votes
Do you
down.
guys like Mage and Rick or Rick and Mage?
Rick and Mage.
Yeah, like which direction should we sit? Like facing each other or just
How about we both
not
face the
facing
same
each other?
direction? Mage.
That's good.
Tell me about your childhood.
Well, to this day, we still call these fishy crackers.
They didn't see that on the camera
It's
at
too
all.
no, oh no, it's too much.
I need.
Okay, we should actually do like 7 starts because I feel like this is too chaotic.
You can just like.
Also,
Yeah,
you
that's good.
can just use the thing and turn it if you want.
Oh. Wait, am I sitting here today?
Well, this is how we started.
Oh,
this
yeah,
time, so,
yeah.
I mean,
I kind of forgot that that's how we do.
yeah.
Man, it's kind of windy. Anyway, sorry.
It's kinda-
ADHD time.
Is there a certain way that we should start the podcast every time, or like?
I'm running on like -3 brain cells right now, so I can't think of anything else.
Just finna. Sorry, I got no hours of sleep last night. My brother has really bad back acne. How do you fix that?
What is this?
Here.
It's like a no, it's not. Not
No.
everything is a hair tie.
Well, that's just what it looked like. Okay, see,
This is
because
the
I
camera time.
like
Okay.
okay, I have like a sister and a mom, and that's like half my family right there. That was the weirdest way to go about saying that. Anyways, I have like 4 people in my family, so girls are half of us, and so my girl has very masculine tendencies, and
Your
I
girl.
the girls in my family have somewhat masculine tendencies, and the boys in my family have somewhat masculine and somewhat feminine tendencies. And so,
Yeah.
whenever I see anything that's like scrunched up, that's like black, that could be like anything,
It's a
it's always a hair tie, and then I'm pleasantly
I'm pleasantly subscribed when I find out.
surprised when I find out it's like a spider or something.
Speaking of which, drop a subscribe down in the comment section if you agree that you should subscribe.
If you guys think that fishy crackers are the bane of all of the snack time because fishy crackers are literally the best snack, go ahead and just like subscribe to that like button, comment in the section down beneath.
Click the link in
the description. Yeah.
Bro,
Well, it's
I
like
got an A on my stats test. I'm so pumped.
nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I got the certification today for
Oh,
both
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
state and the MTA. MTA stands for Microsoft Technology Associate, and pretty sure that's what it stands for.
Probably.
And yeah, basically that means that I'm certifiably smart at Python,
Yeah. Which
is a coding language.
that is a good thing to be certifiably. We can literally.
Correction, I am certifiably smart in the
I don't think-
introduction.
I don't think any of us have said certifiably correctly.
Certifiably. Yeah, it's like both. Like lots of people
Both.
just say both.
With an L.
Like a OULS, OWLS.
S?
Both. Oops. But with a lisp. Bulbs. Oh no. What a solid start.
Yeah, I know. We are definitely in the right mental state for those kinds of shenanigans. Okay.
Which
Debbie.
one do you
I'll
want?
be
Which,
Debbie.
okay, I'll be Ken then.
Wait, the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
ready? Ready? I'm glad I wasn't born in France.
Debbie. Wait. Oh. Wait, okay. So
okay, one more time. I'm glad I wasn't born in France,
Why?
because I cannot speak French.
Well, I'm glad I was born in Spain.
Why? Because you don't speak Spanish?
That's right. How did you guess?
I'm glad I wasn't born in your hat.
Your hat? Where's your hat?
On my head, silly! Actually, it's in my closet. Gotcha that
Well, okay.
time. That was so cringe. I cannot recover from that.
I think today is just not our day.
Today is
We're
not
just-
our day.
We're just yeah. Oh, we can't.
We'll finna just like pick a question out of here, and then
Well-
that's what we'll use to start.
We'll make this like.
Oh, this one's good.
We'll make this one the Patreon's only episode.
Yeah, we'll just release like 2 episodes. There's an episode 2.0 and there's an episode 2.1.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess
An
we'll
episode-
I guess we'll do this. Just talk about it. Yeah.
And episode 2.1 is gonna be like 1 minute long because that's all the content we've gotten out of this so far.
Honestly.
Like yeah. I don't know. I think I just can't like be interesting on command. You know.
Yeah.
Like some days I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it, and then some days I'm just like,
yeah, like there's definitely better days for improv and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Improv is like the hardest thing in the world. Like I went to a sketch comedy camp thing.
Yeah.
And that was always the part that I usually dreaded was the improv because it's just like they told you specifically don't try to be funny because obviously that's like how you immediately stop being funny.
Right. Oh yeah.
So, but it's like there's like 40 people watching you, and you're
that's why
expected to
that's why
improv
jokes
something.
are so bad because they like
Yeah.
you're deliberately trying to make someone laugh, and
Yeah.
the only way to make them laugh is the unexpected turn that happens.
Yeah.
Or like
Like
something like super clever or witty.
Yeah, nowadays like a joke has to be like super super top tier to get people to laugh.
Yeah.
The same energy as like some random
Like-
mishap that some friend does, and then you just all die laughing because it's just so funny.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Like it's just way harder.
Yeah.
But,
Remember back in back in my time when knock knock jokes were like more of a thing. Like
Yeah.
we should have knock knock jokes now, but like we definitely didn't have like
Like no one laughed at them. Like even if they're like clever, no one laughs at knock knock jokes anymore.
no. But like in like way back when that was like the funniest thing. Knock
Yeah.
knock.
Who's there?
Ether.
Ether who?
Ether bunny.
Poggers.
Frogging. Anyways, if you guys so
Anyways,
basically
if you guys like this video,
if you guys like this
just
video,
kidding,
make sure to
stop.
like this video.
Don't,
And
just no.
did we ever like introduce the podcast, or
No, we just
should we?
jumped right in. Take 9. Well,
Let me do like 7 push-ups, and then I should be good. Okay, you guys ready for this?
on screen or on screen? Oh yeah. All right, he's going. Oh, he's doing the clappies. I'm gonna do like the.
That was 5. That's good enough for me. Dang, I'm gonna be sweaty boy. Oh, that's fun.
I got
Are
it.
you gonna just finna just like
Back noodle.
here? Let me just like. I don't even know if we got that on camera. That's awesome.
That slash though.
It's back noodle.
It's a back noodle.
Like these
Everything's a noodle.
Stevie noodles.
Bro, oh my gosh, I can't touch them because that one has hair on it.
I just stuck that all the way inside of my mouth.
You can't just do that. Did your parents never tell you not to just
Put
stick
hairbrushes in your mouth. It's so
Okay, were
gross.
you a dirt eater as a kid?
No,
Did you-
I never ate like dirt or like
Did you eat
grass.
grass? You didn't eat grass?
Mm-mm. No, I was like a super like hecka germaphobe.
Really?
Oh yeah, like
I
there
would
was
not
like
have guessed
anything.
that.
There was like anything on my hands, and I just couldn't. Like I still can't do like sunscreen.
I mean, yeah, I still don't like stuff on my hands either. Because, like, I just do, like, everything.
it's like there's
with my
something to
hands.
do with like playing an instrument where you're just like,
Yeah,
I-
your hands
I
always
just
have to be
can't.
clean.
Uh-huh.
Or, like, doing, like, Rubik's Cubes or, like,
oh yeah, like
keyboards and
that is the
like-
most cursed thing is to have like freaking sun chip juice on your hands.
And then you're on the computer.
And then you're on the computer and
typing, like, and you, like, wipe it off on the key.
ugh, no.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. But I don't think I've ever really been a germaphobe. But that might also be why my immune system is so like good. It's just because
It's because you
I
just do anything.
I just do anything. And like
I mean,
I
yeah, I
never-
don't like wash my hands at school, and I wouldn't really do that except if I like went to the bathroom because like you always gotta wash your hands.
well, yeah,
after you go
you
to the
always
bathroom.
wash your
Like,
hands after going to the
That
bathroom.
is not any. You cannot. You
Yeah.
can't. There are no
But I
compromises.
don't have a need to like squirt hand sanitizer on myself every single
Yeah.
hour at
Oh,
the
yeah.
end and at the beginning and stuff. Like, yeah.
I can definitely see, like, in some times, like, if you're like, oh, I'm using the computer lab, then,
Mhm.
like, yeah, it could be, like, kind of gross, and so you might want to, like, do it before, so you're not, like,
Yeah.
getting germs to, like, other people and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But not, like, afterward, like, after you use the computers.
Yeah.
Like, it's totally
Yeah.
fine. I know when I get home, though, from school, I definitely wash my hands.
I wash my hands a lot at home just because my hands get really cold, like, super easily.
Oh, yeah,
And
so you just, like,
when they're
feel
cold,
them.
they can't function, and I do, like, so many different things with my fingers, like Rubik's Cube and instrument and computer and, like, piano. I don't know, I don't really call myself a piano player because I'm so bad. But, like, it's like, I don't know, I just have to have my hands always warm, otherwise I can't function.
Oh, yeah, it's really hard, especially, like, controllers and stuff.
Yeah,
You know, like that gamer sweat where you're just like playing and then you feel it just like right down the side of the side of your body, and it just like, and you're just and it's just so uncomfortable, and your like eyes are watering because you're just like,
I have a window for opening. That was such a low brain
all my gaming stuff is downstairs in the basement, and that's actually really nice because we recently put in a new fireplace, and that's like really nice because you can just like turn it on and then it gets like super toasty super quick, or like just like finna get a blanket, you know, like that's always the best, like just like gaming,
just
in
snuggling
front
up
of your
with your
TV.
fuzzy blanket with playing Minecraft.
Yeah, you don't have to be playing something super like strenuous. It's like there's definitely some things like Celeste. Celeste is really good. And it's I don't know. It's
Celeste is so good because it's simultaneously extremely difficult and also like almost therapeutic to play.
Oh yeah, like even just like watching the deaths go up at the end, it's just like a super satisfying to see like how many times you died in the level. Like count up.
Yeah, I agree, and I think the design of the game and that like every single screen is kind of a checkpoint, and like you don't feel this pressure to like get super far without dying like at all, because every screen. I mean, not with me because I know I'm trying to do all the deathless.
Well,
strawberries.
But like every screen you have like a reset point.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
And you can just leave. You can turn off the game and come back on like anytime, and it's at the same screen.
Oh yeah,
Which is awesome.
Unless you're freaking sibling. Anyways, love you guys.
Oops, I accidentally deleted System 32 from my Windows.
No, legit. My sister was starting up like a Mario game or something, and we were like, "All right, let's keep on going from where we left off." And then, I don't know how she did it, but apparently she erased the entire save file, and like, how do you, like, there's a button that says play, that all you have to do is enter the application, press a maximum of 3 times, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, it's...
How do you mess that up?
Probably couldn't read or something.
She's like a freshman in high school.
Oh wait, that was recently?
Yeah, that was legit the other week. How do you mess that up?
Okay, when I was a kid, and I played so like, I've been playing Minecraft for like 8 years, whatever.
Yeah.
Like a long time, but like, before I had a computer that could actually consistently run it well, I usually just played on like my dad's iPad or something.
Yeah.
And I had, actually this is pretty good.
Anyways.
I had like this world, and this was before Pocket Edition had like infinite worlds, and so it was just like this sandbox type thing with a world border that you couldn't. It was just like nothing. This abyss beyond it. Anyways, I had this house, and I accidentally burned it down because I don't know. I think fire tick spread or something back then was like totally whack because I accidentally I just found out how to make a flint still. Like I just discovered that was a thing in Minecraft, and I was gonna blow up a mountain with TNT, and this was survival mode, so I spent like a long time getting the TNT, And so I was like, okay, I made a flint steel, and I'm at the crafting table, and because it's Pocket Edition, so everything you do is with a tap.
Oh.
And so I accidentally set the side of my wall on fire. And I was like, I didn't know how that you could just like hold down to like snuff it out, like left click, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I like run like 100 blocks away to the water and like get a water bucket and come back to my house, and it's like gone. Like, and I started crying.
That is such a rip.
I started crying so hard, and then I like was traumatized and would play for a while. But then like one time I went on, and I was like, I was just like in the menu, and I went to go play it, and I accidentally hit delete, like, and then I accidentally clicked on the world, and then it was like, are you sure you want to delete? And I was like, oh no, I panicked, and I like held my finger on one of the buttons, and I realized that was the delete button, and so I like scooted it over and like did it, and I was fine. Oh. But like I was like,
that is not.
I almost just deleted. I mean, it wasn't really that impressive of a world, but at the time I was like super invested.
Well, and especially as a kid, I know we talked about this last episode. Mm-hmm. Like the object permanence is just so high that if you lose anything, it's the end of the world.
It's a chunk of your soul that is never gonna be get got back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever done something like that where like you're just like, my life is over now?
Well,
like when you were a kid.
I know I like when I was over at my uncle's house. He had a Nintendo 64, and I was super excited because I could play Super Mario 64, and that was awesome. We had mac and cheese and played the Super Mario 64. It was the best day ever.
That's such a vibe.
But I was like, oh hey, I want to create a new save file, right? Mm. Even though that's such a jerk move on somebody else's system. Like, guys, if you have somebody else's system, just like ask them if you can make a new save or something. Don't ever like delete any of their files. Well, anyways, I went to the 120 star file. And
oh my god!
If you guys don't know, that's basically 100%ing the game.
That is.
And I've just been that bad boy.
He's gonna have to do Hazy Maze Cave 100 coin star again.
I know, and I feel so bad now, and I just like made it, and then we got like 1 or 2 stars, and they were like, we'll just be done. And so
that's so
he kind of got a little mad. Speaking of like mad in your family, are there any like rules like in your family that are like, or like rules for your family that you're just like, don't do this. If you do this, you're gonna die. Like I know one thing is for me, like it really bugs me when my sister doesn't like swish out her mouth with like water after she brushes her teeth. She like spits out the toothpaste. The toothpaste.
The juice.
And no. The juice. Anyways. And then she just like wipes her mouth and just like continues on. Like I don't think I could ever do that without like rinsing out my mouth. Yeah.
I mean, my dentist told me not to rinse out my mouth like when I did that.
Yeah.
Because I needed like the toothpaste to like do stuff instead of just get flushed out immediately. But like I definitely feel like if I had the choice, I would prefer to rinse it because I don't like having that like feel after.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A while. Yeah.
But are there like any like rules?
I don't know.
You're just like, don't do this. If you do this, that's not okay. Like
all my siblings are boys, and so we're all like chaotic, but also like we're chilled with whatever most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's just like I feel like I mean as a kid there was probably a lot more, but now it's literally just like whatever. But I don't know. I guess we aren't allowed to like scare each other. Like we can't like jump out at people. Yeah. Because we used to do that to each other as kids, and we would get super ticked off at each other whenever that would happen.
Yeah.
And so now we're like not allowed to do that, but like that's just common sense, I think.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. If my brothers and I ever have like a dispute, we literally always just be like, okay, 1v1 me on Smash, and then we go fight each other.
I love that.
Like that's just how we do it.
Yeah. See, like I think another one for me is just like, if you're gonna hawk a loogie, do it somewhere not around me. Go to the bathroom. go find a secluded corner in your bedroom. Like,
Yeah.
like that's just disgusting, especially when you're just like eating cereal at the bar and then like somebody's over at the kitchen sink. Like, don't.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
I speak from experience.
Do you ever feel like awkward when you have to like blow your nose in class?
Oh yeah, and you like go like walk over to
you
the
literally
corner.
stand in the corner and like and you're like right up against the wall and you're just like yeah.
Yeah, and you're trying to be like simultaneously like quiet,
like
but
discreet.
also like make a little bit of noise so that people like know what you're doing, so they're not just like, what's that guy doing in the corner?
Yeah, I know.
What the heck? Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I've gotten strangely confident with blowing my nose. That's such a weird skill to have. But I am confident blowing my
I am
nose
a
in class.
confident nose blower. Oh my goodness.
I'm also okay. I also sneeze all the way every time. I've never held in a sneeze in my entire life.
Oh really?
Like whenever that happens, or like when someone else do it, it just physically hurts me.
Yeah, I am so sorry. I
I
cannot for the life
really-
of me sneeze outside of myself.
No, that
That is such a weird
that's
way of
so-
saying that, but like whenever
it's so
I
not
sneeze,
satisfying. A sneeze is like the most
I know.
like
If you're
cathartic release.
if you're
of
in class and
nasal
you just see
congestion.
just like a, that's me sneezing.
No, just you gotta let. It's so unsatisfying when you
But,
just
like-
hear that kerchunk of like their throat absorbing all of the energy. I hate that noise.
No.
That's what it is.
I feel like that description of it was just the worst way possible.
That's
you
what it
could have
is,
done that.
though. It's a
Oh my
kerchunk
goodness.
in the
Yeah.
throat. Yeah.
Ugh.
No, you just gotta let it out, man. Just live your life.
But you know what else is super awkward? When you get like a bloody nose in class.
Oh my
Like
gosh,
that
that's
is the worst.
Yeah.
Like
Because bloody noses anywhere are the worst. Because they
They're
take
just-
forever to stop, and,
and
you're
they're-
like
and they're just, like-
incapacitated.
yeah, and you can't really like do anything. I remember
Yeah.
one time, there was this one book. It was Oliver Twist,
Mm-mm.
and that book is, oh my goodness, that was so hard to read. And I was in 8th grade, and the librarian was like, if you read this by the end of the year, there was like 5 weeks left or something. And she said, if you read it by the end of the year, then I'll give you a candy bar. And I was like, awesome. And so I went and I took the book home, and like I would read it like before bed, but it was like so boring. I don't even know what was happening. It was like he was sick half the time, and something, I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
one night I get a bloody nose, and you know, like, how do you like take care of it? Like you kind of like just like finna go over to like the tissue box, and you just like kind of like hold it there.
Yeah.
But you're still so tired that you don't know anything. And then you're
Oh,
just
yeah.
like done, and you're I guess it's done. I'll just go back to, it's not worth it anymore, you know? And so, anyways, I wake up the next morning and I find that I dripped blood on this book.
Oh,
And
no.
I was like, oh no. Anyways, so I take it back to the library and I tell the librarian, and she was like, so go ahead and just buy it. Nobody wants a book with your blood on it. And I was like, okay. And it was only $6, so I mean, it wasn't like bad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Did you get a candy bar?
I did. I got a Snickers. I
Nice.
dislike Twix.
I don't like. I don't really like caramel like at all. I don't know why.
There's something about Twix that's just like unsatisfying. Like the cookie wafer is just not very enjoyable, and then the caramel is just such a big part of it that's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really like anything that has caramel in it, so I don't even like when they all Snickers, Twix, whatever. They all are like the exact same thing in my brain, and it's
Yeah.
that I don't like them.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's in them.
What's your favorite candy? Like or
Well-
like candy bar or whatever.
Well, I'm weird. I feel like if I have the choice between like candy and like something more like full, like a donut kind of,
Oh,
I'd always go for something like the donut. But if I do really like, well, okay, candy bars and like candy I think are different, because candy bar definitely implies like chocolate and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As far as candy bars, I really like Toblerone, like that the like Swiss.
Yeah.
chocolate? Is it Swiss?
I don't know.
Someone's gonna be offended. I,
It's not American. Yeah.
Anyways, no, and But like for just candy, I always liked Skittles as a kid, but that's like also like kind of generic. I feel like.
Yeah.
So I really like Mike and Ike's. Honestly, Mike and Ike's are good.
Mike and Ike's are good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever like put hot tamales in your Mike and Ike's and then it's like a surprise? My dad does that, and it's just
I hate that.
not okay.
Have you had like? Have you ever
Okay,
done?
I can handle hot tamales in the Mike and Ike's, but not Mike and Ike's and hot tamales. If you're reaching in for a hot tamale, you're not wanting to get a cherry Mike and Ike. Oh. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
Have you ever done the Bean Boozled game?
Oh, I think
friends?
like once, but like I was not a big fan of it ever since I was like 2 years old and my aunt fed me a vomit flavored Birdie Bots.
No.
I couldn't trust anyone after that.
Yeah, there was this short period in middle school where I played it with my friends like a lot, and I don't know why, because I am like super. I don't want to say picky because that's like the juvenile term. It's more like
sophisticated.
Food anxious.
Yeah.
I'm anxious around food. I'm really anxious when I don't like something. But for some reason I played this game like all the time, and I always did the green ones because it was either like lime or like grass, and I was fine with eating grass, so I would just keep eating the green ones. I don't care about grass.
That is so canny.
But I did get like a rotten egg one once.
Oh.
That one was really rough. I also got a spoiled milk one, and I've had actual spoiled milk.
The chunky strawberry milk.
Yeah. Okay, that too. Yeah, there was one time me and Mage. We'll just.
Okay, we'll just. Okay, ready, set,
Okay.
cut.
One time.
Wait, ready, set.
I hit you. Wait. No.
Oh, I thought you meant that you were trying to hit me, like kind of like.
Hitting as a child was like so funny because it's just like you just want to hit things when you're like in a disagreement. Like you just flail your arms.
It's not even like any like hard punches or anything.
No, you just.
Anyways.
Hit. Anyway, what were we doing?
Me and Rick were at a concert for the symphony, and because we would play with a couple of groups, and so we were sitting
eating
there
like lunch
and some
and
dinner.
I packed my like food, and I had this.
I almost said Keebler's strawberry milk. I knew that was not.
Yeah, I don't even know what brand it was. It wasn't.
It was like True Move or something.
No, it wasn't True Move. It was a box.
Yeah, it was a carton kind that was.
True Move would never
It was
be
specifically not Gosner's milk. It was
like off-brand.
Unpasteurized.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Unpasteurized.
What's it called when they like? Is it pasteurized when they like boil it and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't a shelf-stable milk.
Yeah.
That's all
and I took a big
old swig.
In a straw. It's a straw too, so you can't see the milk. And then I like spit it out, and there were chunks
on the table, and it was. It looked like little
so
ricotta cheese.
Yeah, no, it was not good.
One time I had ice cream like that, and it had like weird little
wrinklies.
Yeah,
disturbances.
Like the freaking this thing, like Orbeez.
Oh no.
That's cursed.
I don't like that. Have you ever had actual like spoiled milk before though?
No.
It's
so actually
bad.
funny thing, my mom has kind of like taught us or like conditioned us that like anytime you get out the milk, this is how you do it. You open the milk, you sniff it, then you pour it. Yeah. If it smells bad, you just throw out the whole bowl because you're already pouring by the time it hits your nose.
Yeah, that's what I do. I
always
always
sit
sniff.
there for a long time. You just
Yeah.
Then you go for it. Yeah.
I used to never sniff, but then one time I did have like bad milk, and it's kind of like traumatizing because it's so like bitter sour. It's almost like a fruity. Tangy thing.
I dislike milk just because of the thought of it spoiling and just
I think that's most
there's something
people's
about
problem
like
with milk.
I don't want to say the texture, but just like the taste of milk that I just can't necessarily enjoy just like straight plain milk. Like I can enjoy like chalky milk or whatever, and like I enjoy like lots of other like foods, but like specifically milk. I don't drink milk very much.
See, milk for me is like in my top 3 favorite drinks. I chug milk all the time. I love milk so much.
Oh.
That's so good. What's your favorite cereal?
Ooh.
Do you eat a lot of cereal?
No, I don't. See, that's the thing. I much prefer to eat like eggs and toast over like cereal.
Well, yeah, but like if you're like in kind of a hurry and you don't have time to prepare all that stuff,
Yeah.
and you're eating breakfast.
I mean, I just don't eat breakfast.
I mean, most
yeah.
people, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like,
But
most people don't
if I
have
were
time
to
for
eat a
breakfast.
cereal, I like eating what's it? It's like it's like it's like K brand flakes with like yogurt chunks and like some sort of like berry kind of.
I know that.
It's like Frosted Flakes, like bran flakes kind
yeah,
of, but like
Kellogg's
something.
Dang, I'm gonna feel really stupid. now, 'cause
Keebler
I know-
cookie fishy.
Fishy.
Keebler. Did you ever have those
Keebler
like
fishes.
whale things? So they were like fish crackers, but like the off-brand
Yeah,
like, whale weird cheese stuff.
Those were kind of like in the uncanny valley of snack food,
Yeah, because they were like weirdly shaped
and they tasted.
and they
like,
tasted off.
I've had those. I also had like the bunnies, like cheese bunnies, whatever.
Yeah. Sometime we need to go to the store and just find weird cheese objects.
Weird cheese object. No, yeah, there's something kind of magical though about trying obscure off-brand stuff though. That's why I really like going to that Asian market and like trying stuff because there's stuff that obviously like mimics snack foods around here, but they're like slightly different.
Like cheese cupcakes.
No. I hate that.
I also do you like seafood and stuff?
Well, I like halibut, but that's because that's the most un-seafood like seafood.
Yeah.
I don't really like normal seafood.
Do you like breaded shrimp or
I do actually. I
breaded
do like
shrimp, breaded
in
shrimp
like the
sauce.
little like bite-sized kinds, not like
not like giant shrimp. Why did I do that with my hands? Giant shrimp, no, but like the little ones that you just like bite it and then you just like throw away the tail.
Those are good.
Those are perfect.
Those are yummy
With
for
the
munching.
little cocktail sauce, just like.
Mm.
Yeah. What's something that would be ruined by ketchup that you couldn't ever like eat? Like specifically something that you could see someone eating with ketchup, but you just disagree with. Like I disagree with
Carrots?
eggs.
I don't know. That was. Would you eat carrots with ketchup?
I've had carrots with ranch and apples with ranch.
Well, everyone's had carrots with ranch. That's why I said ketchup.
I feel like I have had No, I have. In tinfoil dinners, you like cook up like carrots and like potatoes and stuff, and then you just squirt a little ketchup on there, and that's like the perfect.
Tinfoil dinners are so good.
So
oh
good.
my god.
Because it's like simple. It's just like straight meat,
Straight meat.
taters,
Big old fat tates.
big old fat.
Oh, that sounds
Probably
so
can't
bad.
say that. I'm so sorry, guys.
We're gonna have to like beep out so much stuff in this conversation.
Should we actually beep it out, or should we do what we did last time?
I feel like beeping is more comedic. Like
Yeah, but I also don't want to like ruin the like. Yeah, I don't want to ruin the flow of it.
the flow.
Yeah, I want it to be immersive.
What flow? It's us having a conversation.
Speaking of which, you want to switch?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, we've probably almost got to like 30 minutes anyway.
Yeah. But I
Go
mean,
for like
I feel
5
like
more
we're
minutes.
going on a roll already.
Yeah.
We might as well just like finish.
Just
it
keep
through.
going.
Yeah.
But I also want us to finish like strong, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anyway, tinfoil dinner.
Yeah. Are there any? Sorry, going back like 20 million steps.
Oh yeah.
Are there any like weird obscure rules that your family had that you were just like nobody else had those rules? Cause we can almost I think like everybody had that thing. There was like, oh no, like first person shooters or like no like mature rated games or like no PG or X rated R rated movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean
elemental PQ rated movies.
I mean, well, I mean our parents like had like the generic stuff like those and stuff,
Yeah.
but also like we were chill for the most part, and also they kind of just didn't care
Yeah.
that much, and so I don't remember. I remember as a kid we had like electronics time.
Oh,
You can only play Super Mario Galaxy 2 from 2 to 4. Then you gotta give a break, go outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was fine with that because I usually would invite my friends. No, I'd go to my friends' houses so that my parents couldn't monitor me, and then we'd play video games when we weren't
Longer.
in
Yeah.
the time. Yeah, that's what I would do.
We never really had like a time, but we had to like ask. So we were like,
Yeah.
"Hey mom, could I play the Wii?" Or
Yeah.
"Hey mom, could I?" You know.
Yeah.
Now, I'm so glad that it's like this now, where you don't have to,
Just do.
and you just kind of like learn how to monitor yourself and like because
It's important to learn that.
oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Because one of the biggest lessons I had as a kid that was just like my parents just like one night just let me play for as long as I wanted. And then I realized that by playing for like, what was it, like half an hour or whatever, because I wasn't used to having that much time. After like an hour or like 2 hours, I was like, man, I am so done. I have to do something else.
Yeah. It gives you that push, like that incentive, and you're a lot more efficient when you know your time is more limited. Which is why you should always remember that death is inevitable, and memento mori.
Make the most of it right now.
Yep.
That means YOLO.
Chiller, dude. Groovy, am I right?
Can I do that hand sign? We might have to blur it out. Just like
Bro, mate.
we're just gonna make our own sign language, and this means, no, shh, Eric, you can't say that. No, it means freaking like.
You're gonna have such a
No,
fun time
you
editing
can't
this.
say that, Eric. You can't say the pew pew word.
You said
I
said
can't.
poop also.
Eric. I feel like poop isn't okay. I'm gonna keep poop in there. I think it
Portugal.
should. No, Eric. We looked up all the words that YouTube demonetized. Can we even say demonetized?
I don't
Was
know.
it on the list? It was on the title of the list.
Okay,
I think this should mean like conch shell, like freaking. Should I play the podcast theme?
Do you know it on the ocarina?
One more time.
Bro, there was two random girls in my first hour, and I think they must have been in Music 1010 because they both
Because they had the recorders,
and they were just playing
and like everybody does the.
the hot cross buns.
You know,
It sounds like when your uncle is asleep and his nose is whistling.
specifically your uncle.
Bro,
That was actually so sick. Wait, do you have a? That is actually such a fun movie.
it is
Highly recommend
one
it,
of the
guys.
best movies.
Check out Hayao Miyazaki's My Neighbor Totoro. That was perfect. Oh my goodness.
Anyways, should we?
I thought there was like one more thing that I wanted to like.
Oh yeah. The conversation under. Oops.
What were we?
I squished the.
Oh yeah, last episode we were talking about the freaking 7th grade, and I had a story about it. I don't know if you guys remember, but if you don't remember,
Leave that like in the description.
leave the like in the. Go ahead and go back and see it
Yes.
for yourself. I won't do it. I will not. I refuse to have my editor do it for you. Also, thanks to the editor, James. Anyways, so the story from 7th grade. So. In 7th grade, during like the winter months, we would all go into the library and we would like watch movies, right? They would like show like movies like Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh,
or
I
like,
hate that movie. Did you?
Or like, oh my goodness, or like Harry Potter, or like any other like movie that was like okay for kids to watch. That was also like it could
Wildly
be related
traumatic.
to a book in the library. Yeah. Usually it was traumatic.
Yeah.
I think they did Narnia. They did Harry Potter.
Oh, man.
They did. Bridge to Terabithia. That's all the ones I can remember right now. But anyways, there were some guys. I was affiliated with them, but I wasn't friends with them.
Yeah.
Like you knew them and you would talk with them and you were like, oh yeah, they're my friends, but like they weren't
They
actually
were-
your
no,
friends.
no,
Like you
yeah.
never like went to their house. Like you maybe went to like a birthday party, but like you were never like actually like friends.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was talking with them, and they were like, "Guys, here's how you play the game." And I just randomly walked into the middle of this conversation. So this is kind of anecdotal. Is that how you say it? Is that the right word? Like, you're just starting right in at the middle. What's
Wasn't
the
there
English
like a
word for that?
there's like a Latin phrase?
It's okay. Editor will put it up on the screen. Anyways, yeah. If you're not like actually watching the podcast and you're just listening to it, like, good for you.
Oops.
But also like watch it because it's so much better when you actually watch it. Anyways,
Not really. I'm kind of ugly. What? Just kidding. That's a joke.
You're
for
not
internet.
ugly.
I know. I'm actually very devilishly.
handsome,
Well,
devilishly
I need
attractive,
a word that isn't
devilishly
normally used in this context.
ultimate.
I am definitely ultimate, guys.
That was so good. Anyways, going back to the story, where was I? Oh yeah, so I was talking with these friends, and they were just like, okay, so here's how you play the game, and I was like, what game are you guys playing? And they're like, oh, we'll explain it to you. So what you do is you go sit next to a girl, and the higher the popularity of the girl, the more points that you get. And you can also increase your multipliers by like putting your arm around them.
This is the most middle school game I've ever heard.
I know. So anyways, since I'm like super young for my grade, I still thought like cooties. So
Yeah.
I mean most of the like people that matter. Never mind. Those are fighting words. Forget I said anything. Uh-oh. Leave your complaints down in the comment section below and we'll maybe get to them and probably
Portugal.
not. Anyways, that was kind of cool.
That was
pretty neat, huh?
I keep dropping this, so that's why I'm always like dipping out of frame probably.
Oh, so anyways, I was sitting next to this girl, right? And so little did I know I was racking up some points. I wasn't gonna put my arm around her because I knew that PDA was the worst thing you could ever do. That was basically sinning. If you weren't at least 3 Bibles away,
no,
that was it.
I never caught
You
a
were
PDA.
going to get cut off. Just like, you know? Anyways.
I never caught a PDA in middle school.
What about a PDF? Pretty darn frickin'. Anyways.
What was the
It's
definition
portable
of that?
document format.
Document format.
Yeah.
Ah.
Not printable.
Printable,
Document.
downloadable file.
Portable document format. Yeah, because like you can just like share it super easily. Anyways, we're going all over the place.
Portal the floor.
So, anyways, after this incident, this fine Wednesday afternoon, because it was like right after lunch, we had our little recess and we were doing the thing. And I wasn't part of the game. I didn't confirm. Well, I guess I didn't deny either, but I wasn't playing. Anyways, I go back 2 days. So it was like Friday. We all get called down to the principal's office.
Oh.
The assistant principal's
Oh
office.
shoot.
And that was the scariest moment of my life. I had never ever gone near the principal in not like an amicable setting, and I was like, "What is happening?" Because I was with a bunch of these friends, associates that frequented the establishment, and so I was like, "What? I don't understand why I'm here. Like, did I do something wrong on like a test or something? Like." When you're a 7th grader, you have the attention span and the memory of like 3 seconds. Like,
you don't.
Unless it's like a super big occasion, like deleting your Minecraft world.
Yeah.
But
exactly. Or signing other people's yearbooks.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah.
But anyways, I get into the assistant principal's office. He's like, "Now I know 7th grade is the time wherein girls start to look interesting." He did say blossom, thankfully. I couldn't handle it, but he was like, girls start to be interesting. I was like, oh no, where is this going? I was trying to predict the direction in which this conversation would take its turn. And then he's like, we've had 2 bloody fist fights in the women's restroom. Because guys were like putting their arm around a girl and then going to a different girl and putting their arm around her.
God.
And they were like, no, Josh likes me and not like you. Okay, guys, just so you know, Josh is gonna be the name for like any sort of male
Josh is
friend
the
that we
ultimate
have.
filler. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, if your name is Josh,
You're cool.
you're cool. Also, suck it up. We're just gonna say Josh. Anyways, so they would put their arm. Bloody fist fights. What the heck?
I mean, it was middle school.
I mean, yeah, but also
that's,
like
pretty extreme.
I wasn't even like doing it too. I was like,
No.
guys, I'm not part of this.
Yeah.
And I felt so
You
bad
just
for
got
like.
roped
Yeah.
into that. I'm trying to think. I've never been in the principal's office for anything.
Did you ever like accidentally like go into the wrong gender's bathroom?
You're gonna have to be
So,
very
in
careful in
sixth-
trimming this part.
Oh my goodness! In 6th grade,
Oh god.
I took some swim lessons, right? Like I was on like this like junior swim team or whatever, and so we were at the high school that is like directly opposed with us.
Yeah.
So said.
Yeah.
Anyways, we were like in this other like completely separate room. I haven't been there much, but I went there for a swim, and so I'd get in there, and one time I was a super shy 6th grader. I couldn't just
Yeah.
full send drop everything and
Yeah.
pull
Yeah.
my stuff back, my clothes back up. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. There were anybody else around like.
Yeah. You have to find that one
Oh,
corner,
yeah.
and you have to get the towel and you like set up your own like.
But they have
rendezvous.
stalls, so I would just go in the stall.
Oh.
Like that is the easiest option, right?
Mhm.
And so I go into the stall one time to change, and there were these giant poops. They were as big as potatoes. Bro, I was so concerned. Also,
We literally have to edit that
there's so
out.
many stories. Like,
Oh.
like kids, like, pooping in the urinal. like,
We have to edit this so much now because we just can't avoid it. Like,
anyways.
like a couple isolated incidents is fine. But it's a lot of poop.
All-
Oh my god.
we can only handle a teaspoon amount of poop. I'm
I
dying.
hate this.
I'm probably
I
high from
hate
marker
this.
fumes because I was drawing
You were
some.
sniffing markers.
No, I was not sniffing markers.
Bro, scented markers though? Like the
Those are the bomb.
lemon flavored ones?
Yeah. Josh, that one teacher that we have, Josh.
Sure.
Anyways, he has scented markers, and legit, like, before he, like, pulls them out, he's like, guys, these are deliberately scented, so if you want to smell them, you can smell them. But here, I'll demonstrate with one of the noodles. When you're sniffing markers, you don't do this, because what's gonna happen?
You guys. Yeah.
And that's gonna be really funny when it happens, right? Everybody's gonna laugh at you. So here's what you do.
Hello?
Have you ever done that into a phone?
Sniff.
Just like a full on sniff.
I've heavily breathed into a receiver.
Like the like the freaking thing that we're like. Do you want to know a secret? Guys, subscribe. I feel like we did this last time.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah. I remember.
I'm still in 7th grade brain moment. Oh my goodness.
It's fun. We should probably end the episode.
We could like. Wait. Hold up.
What are you doing?
I think I just had the best idea I've ever had. It's the same color.
Wow.
That was such a great idea.
I think that's the
I
cue
feel
that
like
we
I'm-
should end.
Yeah, that's just about.
Also,
Hey,
my hand smells like weird
should we
foam.
do?
No, we should go.
No, I think we should do one,
No, we
one
should
more.
just- Let's just end it.
Why do you want to end it so hard? All right,
Because no one cares about the jokes at the end of the episode.
but
like
this
an-
this
it's like
one's
an
this
open
one's a
one.
good one. Do you want to be sister or brother?
Brother.
Okay, I'll be sister. Well, how did you do on that math test yesterday?
I only got one problem wrong.
That's great. How many problems were there?
20.
So you got 19 out of 20, right?
No, I couldn't do the other 19.
Got you that time.
Gotcha.